Hello, can you hear me out there? Give me a yes or no. Here I am chatting away with no mic. Scotland in the house. Holy smokes. Bitcoin. Yep, Bitcoin. Ah, all right. So how is everybody this Monday morning? I would imagine most of us, are not at work? All right, great. Great. Am I coming in at acceptable studio levels? I'm getting the yes. Thank you so much, everybody. Um, yeah, I was surprised. Let's take a look real quick at what's going on here. First, let me uh, let me close this out. Let me close a little, a little of this, a little of that. Kitco metals. Spot prices. All right. All right. All right, let's first take a look at the spot prices. Let me get the screen up here. Wrong screen. All right, there we go. I'll get my act together here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so right now we're looking really good. 1937 for gold. I think this morning when I looked at it, I think it was 1945 for gold. Holy smokes. Um, and I bought a quarter ounce, a month, 2 months ago, and I had to pay $515 for it. I felt really nauseous, but I'm not feeling too bad today. I'm a thinking I'm a thinking that it's going to be about 2 grand in a short time here for your gold. 24.47. Um, wow, wow. A lot of people are speculating it's going to go up much higher before month's end. I don't want to get into that speculation game, but that's what a lot of people are saying. So 24.47. Now, if you take your entire stack and multiply it by the 24.47, that is your savings in just silver. I personally have heard many stories that people selling their silver and they're getting $30 an ounce for it. Some people are selling it on eBay. I don't recommend that, and they say they're getting $30 for it. Craigslist, I think is even safer than eBay personally, as long as you meet them in a populated area. Don't meet them in the middle of the desert. But if you go to like your local hamburger or coffee shop or bookstore and you make your transaction there, providing that they're open, it's safe. eBay, they can get your real silver, and then they can immediately notify eBay that you're selling fake, and they don't have any mechanism in place to make them send the shipment back, or they can lie and eBay will just automatically take your money from your account and trust them over you. So I really would not recommend selling your silver on eBay. Again, they can receive the shipment. The shipment could be good, but then they call or contact eBay, say, hey, the shipment was not received, or blah, 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 or it was fake, it was plastic, it was a brick, rocks, whatever they want to say. They get your money automatically reimbursed to them, and you're out silver and money. So it's a very hard pill to swallow for me to sell on eBay as far as precious metals. Okay, I'm back here. Show you my pretty face. Um, yes, I'm in Arizona. So Wes, how's your day going? Appreciate you joining us here. Jamila Kari, he was first. Actually, he was second. Maynard, thank you again. Yeah, so definitely we got the cryptos looking up as well. Cryptos, we're looking at Bitcoin is 10,700, and we freaking have a. Well, let me just show you, just in case you haven't seen it for the day. So here we go, $10,769. Last night, I think it was barely over 10 grand. So look at this. What do you call that? A parabolic move right there. Let's take a look at this up close, live and personal. So we'll do the 7-day. So look at that big candle right there. Let me shoot to a 1 day. Look at that. So this morning, was it this morning? Well, I woke up earlier than 10 o'clock. They're showing that at 10 o'clock. It's more, let me see, what date is today? Yeah, July 27th. It was about 10,300. So it's got a nice significant climb there. A lot of people say that's going to shoot to the moon also. So I think our investments are starting to see some light. Even Litecoin, look at this. I don't know if you could see that Litecoin. I mean, what was it? $47.57 yesterday. Now on the flip side, the altcoins are not doing so hot. They're going backwards. So I'm into Digibyte big time. I love my Digibyte. Haven't even come close to my first goal. So this might be a good thing because I can take some of the Litecoin that's up right there. Because that's moving in the opposite direction of Digibyte, I can exchange it, trade it for my Digibyte. So my Litecoin has a purchasing power that's even higher now. Digibyte is coming down. Wow, that you see, I can get more from my bang, more from my buck. So I'm really considering it. I'm really considering it. And Theta is just all the way down here. It's not doing so hot. There's some, the altcoins are just not doing so well today. Don't know why. And when I find out, I'll relay that message to you. Let's get back on point here. All right, I'm back. So I got 44 viewers. I was wondering if I always ask this question. I always ask it all politely. I was wondering if you can just please give me a thumbs up. But if you do, if you would, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. I have a sister that lives in Oro Valley. Well, that's about a half an hour from me, Gary. About a half an hour from me. I'm down 19 all the way in Green Valley, out on the edge of Tucson. Okay, who else is here? Pre-game, where do you live and what state? Well, wow, it's almost like I live in Tucson, Arizona. Pre-game. Maria, I'm sorry. Gilligan B, hi from Scotland. Bitcoin, Alex Cryptos. So let's take a look at some news here. Good old news. Let's see. A couple of teens destroy family fun center over what faulty machines, good kids. John Lewis, they're still covering his death. They're still covering him as a civil rights proponent. And I have to say, I think he was one of the main factors that kept a lot of black folks down. He started out with good intentions, but I'm sorry. He got into power, and a lot of people have a different perspective of him. And even if he was not keeping the black community down, he still wasn't civil rights for all nationalities. So, good case in point was the Kavanaugh hearings, the Senate hearings, or no, not Senate. I'm sorry, the judicial hearings. Remember, he was a proponent He was for convicting Kavanaugh with no evidence. So that doesn't show me anything to do with civil rights. I mean, this guy was as racist as they came, and the news media outlets are biting on it because most of the news media outlets, their ratings are down because their presidential selection is in the toilet. Their ratings are down. People are leaving CNN, MSNBC, ABC, CBS. They're leaving them. So they're biting at the chump for any kind of news that they can show on television to get their ratings down, ratings up. But he was as big as a racist as they come. I'm sorry to say that. I don't know what else to say. Every time I see him on television, I just change the station. What else is here? Former government military officials plan for contested Trump. So when you look at this, they're already planning what they're going to do if Trump wins. If anything is contested, they're already got the lawyers in line and everything. They're desperate for power. They truly are. Absolutely are. Let's take a look at Zero Hedge. See what we can find there. Okay. Nothing can stop gold. Deutsche Bank projects Fed balance sheet will hit 20 trillion. Okay. A lot of gold in the news. Wow. Who cares? Who cares? More gold. More gold in the news. I'm telling you, folks, if you don't have gold and silver, it's about time you get it. It's starting to be very prevalent in the news right now. Let's see. Who else is here? So Little Red Ponies in Prescott, Arizona. Silversmith, Shield in the house. Boy, I'm mentally off. I decided not to go into work today. Billy Jack, Silver Stack. A lot of people don't know who Billy Jack is. He was from the early 70s, his little karate movies. Went to college at the U of A for a couple of years back in the 90s, early 90s. That was when the U of A was a nicer school. Queens, New York, saying hello. Mike Pizza. I would love to get a slice of New York pizza. Billy Jack's thinking that silver's going to hit 30 before pullback. We'll see. We shall see. Silver Hulk. I'm on Digibyte and XLM. Tony 915. Metals are continuing to soar. Hoping it's going. And I don't know what the hell is going on. What has popped metals up? I just don't know. It's nice to see. It's nice to see. I'm starting to look at my fishing boat. I'm like, okay, if my silver gets to here, times that, carry the one, yeah, fishing boat. We'll see. I have a dream. I have an awesome dream. Felonious. All the fake currency has come out somewhere. Crypto's short term and metals long term for me personally. I plan on holding. I still have 30 years before I retire. Yeah, I have a little while too. Gary Hughes is in California. Gary, you need to get out of there. California's bad. Who else is here? Buy from the big dealers on eBay. You're covered. Okay. Lucky Luke. Anyone know how much they usually charge to swap silver for gold? Nope, never do it. I never do it. Daddy Silver Bucks. I bought thousands of items off eBay and I love it. I've never sold anything off eBay though. Yes, so your common goods, purchasing and selling on eBay, that's fine. I've heard horror stories from the purchase and the selling of precious metals. Be careful. You're almost better off doing it on Craigslist. You take somebody with you. You go to a local Who knows where? Some place that's busy. That way you can sit down and do the deal. Greetings from Germany. The German stacker in the house. Let's see. Anybody else? Joe Parisi. What's the best way to sell vintage Engelhard bars? I don't know. Probably Engelhard. I'm sorry. That would probably be on, I would try a local coin shop. Local coin shop probably be the best way. And you have second, third, fourth place winners as well. If gold hits 2K, I will silver find a new support. If gold hits 2K, will silver find a support for 30? Absolutely. Absolutely, Mark UK. I believe so. Mr. Gas, less than 80-1 silver to gold ratio. So that would be awesome if it closed in on, let's say, 50-1. That really would be cool. A lot of people ask me why silver over gold. And it's kind of like the bass fish. It's the strongest fish pound per pound. Meaning gold, yeah, I could see it going to $2,000. I can see it even going to $25,000. But right now, I don't see it doubling. I can see silver doubling. So your investment in silver can double. Gold, I'm not buying it right now. Yeah, we have a Yavapai County. That's all the way by, southeast. What the hell is that movie's name? That movie, that Western movie. I don't know. OK Corral. Yeah, it's all the way over by that city, the OK Corral, where the OK Corral is. Shoot, I am freaking brain dead. Let me look that up for you, buddy. And I'll tell you where to look. Yavapai County. All right, OK Corral. Okie dokie Corral. City. That's Tombstone. So look around Tombstone. And Bisbee and Tombstone, my friend. Boy, now I'm a real estate agent. I should get some kind of freaking kickback. What do real estate agents charge? Like 2% of the total sale? And if it's horse property, I get 4% of the total sale. Just want to let you know that's what the overtaxed taxpayer charges. Dear Silver, please go back down so I can buy some more. Ryan Gaunt. Thank you so much. Who else is here? Rice and Beans. Is it worth trading silver for gold? I'm not answering that question again. Okay. No disrespect intended, but I keep saying no, 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 no. 40-1. Even at 40-1, my friend, you're not going to want to sell your silver for gold. Going in at 6 p.m. for a 12 shift. Oh man, that's got to be rough. Calvin Cooper, still stuffing my envelope. Made a order this morning before gold hits 2,000. Wow, pre-game, you must be happy fellow now that gold price is super high. I don't have a lot of gold to really be all that happy. I am happy that my expensive purchase kind of is vindicated, but I have less than an ounce of gold, so I'm not all that jumping for joy, if you know what I mean. I bought 20 more ounces this AM. Where are you buying your freaking gold, silver at? Because I can't find anybody that has any in stock. And the Fed. Where's toilet paper? Okay. Mr. Ceresa. Where's the best place to sell? Everybody wants to sell. Do not sell, folks. See how tempted everybody is? Get a little profit. Boom. You know, it's okay. I mean, if you have a couple of 1,000 ounces and you want to liquidate 500 maybe to pay off a debt or something, I can understand that. But from the Gulf Coast, Ryan Sell I can't pronounce that. "64 viewers here. Let's see what else is going on in the news. You're a bit off where it's Central Arizona where press got it. Oh, maybe I am mistaken. Well, all right, then I'll only take 1% real estate commission. I'm off on my counties. JM Bullion has some sales right now. Yeah, of course they do. They're out of sale. They're out of stock on everything they bragging to have a sale on. Thinking about selling at 25. I got 10 ounce bar and a Tucson. I've 1972. Let me see something. I don't know, man. $100 an ounce for silver, that'd be pretty tempting. I might have to take some out and liquidate it and live life a little bit. But all of it, no. Because if it can do 100, it can do 101. It's my point. Let's take a look. What's going on here? All right. Joe Biden's going to win the election, according to all the news media outlets. Racist John Lewis passed away, being held up like a saint. Let's see. Half the Marlins contracted overnight, miraculously, COVID-19. What else is going on here? New York City man admits to stabbing, dismembering French wife in Mediterranean vacation home. Awesome, man. Awesome. Let's see. Crowds launch fireworks at brewery. Draw guns on drivers as a riot spread from Portland to smaller Oregon City. And so, to you folks who are in Portland, I have no sympathy. You voted and you got what you paid for. Not only did you vote to put these clowns in office, but you also voted your own gun rights away. Now that you got those anti-gun laws passed, only the criminals got them. Wow. Coming home to a city near you, or I should say, coming to a city near you, or coming to your home. Lord. Florida man arrested after attempting to kidnap child from hotel room. Awesome. Just freaking awesome. Let's see. Michigan County Treasurer rebuked for season retired. I'm sorry. Let me say that again. Michigan County Treasurer rebuked for seizing retirees' home over an $8 tax debt. Nice people in the world. Nice people. Who else here? Everything else is like, I don't know, crap. Who cares? Alrighty. My local coin shop dealer just got a monster box of 1,000 Eagles. Nice. You can vote your gun rights away if you believe in the Constitution. You can vote your... I don't know what you're trying to say there, but okay. Mike Piazza, I doubt if they're voted accurately at all. Honestly, I believe there's more freaking lies and thievery than you can possibly imagine. So, Overtax, why don't you buy gold, silver on eBay from bullion dealers? I found that you can buy it much cheaper from them on their websites. You know what? A lot of people do say buy it on eBay from the dealers, from the reputable dealers. I might not have an issue with that. Probably don't. So I'll look into that. But if it's just a matter of saving a few cents per ounce, I'd rather spend the extra few cents for the increased security by going directly to their websites. Just, obviously, if I'm saving a lot more than a few cents, then I would definitely consider and weigh those security odds. You can't vote away your gun rights if you believe in the Constitution. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yes, and the criminals don't need a Constitution. That's the fact. They just don't require a Constitution. Oh, once they get arrested, then they're big advocates of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. But up until then, they can care less about it. Just give me my welfare check, and I need to get on the street so I can commit some crimes. Milled Steel, thank you so much for being here. Again, if you're just coming into the room, if you could just do me a small favor, give me a thumbs up, please. I really would appreciate it. It's right next to the subscribe button. Just kind of look away from the text. Should be down a little bit. I should say down from your text, lower left of the text window. Rami Kamzols, what's the future of America? Who knows? That's up to it's up to our children, I guess. And they're being indoctrinated in schools, so you tell me. So Alex Tax says he never gets taxed on his bullion on eBay. I live in Pennsylvania. I think only a select few states charge taxes on bullion, maybe in Ohio. Yeah, like I said, if I'm only going to save a few cents, to me, it's not worth the added security risk. It's just my way. What's a few cents here and there? I mean, it's nothing. If you were going to just fight over 20 cents, it's not even worth the electricity, if you know what I mean. Mark the Narc is in the house. Nessalino, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm loving silver right now. And, I'm going to tell you something about silver. I'm going to make a confession. I've been stacking silver since 2008, and I was really pumped. And I think it was about a year ago, I was starting to wonder, am I doing the right thing? I'm not seeing it do anything. And times like this, I'm glad. I'm feeling more confident in what I'm doing, and I feel better that I'm not blowing my money on some dream. You know what I'm saying? What it's got me into is it's got me motivated, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Motivated to get more. I'm eager for a silver price pullback, and I think I'm going to load the boat. I see what it's capable of, and I'm glad I listened to other YouTube channels who preach the silver bullion. I could not be more happier. My savings account has grown about carry the one minus that much. No, not a 6, a 0. Zero, my savings account. Yeah, it's a savings account. They even call it a savings account. So you put your cash in there and save. Yeah. 6. Not a 6, a 0. With a Z. Zero. If you're from Bangladesh or something. Zero. My savings account, 0. Silver, up. I'm not under, you know, I don't, again, people listen to the news and they believe the news. And for those people who want to get rid of their gun rights, again, they are believers in the news and what is being fed to them. And they rationalize that and regurgitate it. But I've always said this, and as disgusting as it might sound, sometimes you got to be punished before you learn your lesson. I'm hoping every one of these Seattle anti-gun nuts, I hope they get a visit at their homes from the rioters. I know how disgusting that sounds. There's got to be an awakening. There really has to be awakening. Because I'll tell you something. One visit from a mob like that, oh, you're going to wish you had your freaking gun rights. So that's where I'm standing with that. I hope every freaking, around the country, I hope every freaking anti-gun nut gets a visit. Gets the shit scared out of them. Gets their children threatened. Now, I'm not wishing any harm, but there's got to be some kind of mechanism that awakens the people to live by the Constitution again. There's got to be something that slaps these people. I mean, it's better than a civil war. I mean, that's even worse. I wish these rioters would go and burn down these news stations. Literally just burn them down like they're burning down every other business. Those seem to be the only thing that's safe, the news media outlets. Perhaps some of the money that's funding these groups are coming from the news media outlets, along with George Soros's little campaign contribution. Eddie D in the house. Thank you so much, people. Why trade silver or gold for paper when the paper's going worthless? That's a good question. There's absolutely no reason to trade silver or gold for paper if you're going to put that paper in the bank. Moment to digest that. It's okay to sell off your silver if you're immediately going to pay off a debt that is bearing interest or your mortgage. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I mean, that's what it's there for. Then there is no devaluation on that cash. It is immediately transferred to some freaking loser that's holding your freaking debt, your loan over your head. So that's the only time I would sell my silver or gold, is to pay off my home or any other debt that is really weighing down on me. But to sell the silver and gold for cash to put it in the bank? Oh, hell no. Can I get an amen? Amen. I feel good. I had 2 cups of coffee today. I'm like freaking amped, man. Freaking amped. No, I don't think I'd buy a new car, Kenny G. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe if I needed it. So yeah, if I needed it, But the key is not to squander that money on a car that's too nice. You know what I mean? It depends. We're all different. Who else is in the house? Who else? Bugman 5923. You can certainly vote away your gun rights by electing a bad county sheriff. Agree. A good sheriff is your last line of defense on your rights. Agree. Agree. Who else is here? Yeah, I mean, that'd be a dream to pay off your house. No matter what happens, man, you got a savings cap built in to your home. That's awesome, man. How long have we been going on here? All right. Sharp 35, thank you so much. Above and below, thank you so much. Make American Great Again, thank you. Chris Graffs 101, thank you. Kenny G, love it, thank you. Who else? Mikhail Kalishnikov. I would love to get a nice AK one of these days. I really would. There's a maker out in Las Vegas that makes a more modernized AK. Would love to get one. Troy from Tucson. Tucson here as well, Troy. Thank you so much for being here. MJQ in the house. Mark the Narc. Buy a pair of shoes. Rebecca is. BB. Rebecca. Negan in the house. Mark UC0093. I would buy an investment property, get the passive income running. You know, that might be something good, but have it paid off, yeah. And that way it's just strictly a profit. Well, I wouldn't say profit. You'd have to at least make up for what you've invested into it, but you can see what I'm saying. Nicholas, don't put something in that. Don't put on something that is a liability. Pay off debt is your good choice. Adrian Branham, hello. So I agree with Lord Humongous. I don't foresee home values going up much higher. I believe there is going to be a price pullback on homes significantly. There's many reasons, but the biggest reason, got a lot of Americans who are unemployed now by force of the government. They can't afford to pay their mortgages. The banks don't go on a COVID-19 vacation. They're still sending the bills in the mail. A lot of these people are going to lose their homes, and that's going to flood the market. And that's just one variable. Because even if it wasn't for COVID, I still foresee the housing market going down. Used cars are going to be coming down as well. A lot of people are getting their cars repoed. So when they do finally get their damn job back, they can't drive back to work. Gotta love the government. Always fucking something up. Julius Stryker, excuse my language, because every time I think about what the government is doing, they're not serving us. They claim to go into government for the purpose of serving you. And what do they do once they get into office? They rule over you. And that's why I cuss and get angry. So if there was a child in your room, I apologize very deeply. Who else is here? Julius Stryker, thank you. Went to Cabela's for the first time this year. Absolutely no handgun ammo, only match grade. Hey, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to get hit with match grade. Get it. Okay, my friend. Jay Berg just got here. Thank you, Jay Berg. David Simmons, Rhode Island. We'd love to come visit Rhode Island one day. Bunch of liberals there, unfortunately. But hey, got to take the bad with the good, right? I probably made an enemy now. David, no disrespect intended. Because there are some good liberals out there. MP, thank you so much for being here. November 4th, CV war ends. Okay. Tucson still in the house. Just got my first starter stack. Awesome. James Moga, buy mining stocks. Who else is here? Felonious Bitcoin. Yachts are on sale. I was just looking at, check this out. Felonious. Yellowfin, like a 35-foot yellowfin center console. Just Google the picture. That's my dream boat. or something like that. It doesn't have to be the name brand Yellowfin, but take a look at Yellowfin. By the way, if any folks ever win a lottery, help a brother out get his fishing boat. Chances of that are slim and none. I know that. You got a better chance of getting struck by lightning. Sharp 35. The language is definitely necessary these days. I know, but that's no excuse for me doing that. How do I say this? Because obviously you're streaming, a lot of you are streaming into your home. Many of you have children. They shouldn't have to walk by your door of your office or whatnot and hear that kind of language. So I do apologize. I sometimes, my mouth sometimes goes without the brain engaging. So, seen a credit card announcement yesterday. They are no longer going to allow people to use a credit card to buy gold or silver. No. Because you buy gold or silver, a lot of people buying gold and silver, then go into a bankruptcy court. Yeah. He doesn't have to pay his credit card back to you. He's allowed a credit card bankruptcy once out of every, 10 years, I think? Or I don't know what it is. I never did that, but I heard you're allowed so many bankruptcies in your life. What's your thoughts on bankruptcy? So immediately you get a bankruptcy question. What's your thoughts on bankruptcy if you literally have nothing to lose except your stack, but nobody knows it exists? Well, if nobody knows it exists, you have nothing to lose, including your stack, not except your stack. So that should answer your question. Okay? You make sure nobody knows about it. And you got to do what you got to do. Let's see. Just be careful when they ask for any kind of receipts. So if your credit card or any of your debt that you're claiming bankruptcy on, make sure there's no documentation that silver was purchased from that debt. That's my only advice. Other than that, do what you got to do. Troy, G-Man, I'm a toy collector. Those are not toys, actually. Those are actually displays. I mean, those. Hold on a second. Those models above me. So let me see. I'm trying to get over there. So that model there, that model, and that model, those are original Aurora. Look them up, Aurora plastic models. Each one is probably worth about $400, between $200 to $400. I bought them, and when I was into models, and so they're not toys. I wouldn't say they're toys. This is a lightsaber that I got at Disney, and that ain't no toy either. But that's a replica, and obviously that might be considered a toy. The R2-D2. But Donald Trump, he's no toy. He's our president. Stacking Stormtrooper, thank you so much for your generosity. Stick around, son's birthday, saying hi, buddy. Need ya back working security on my streams. LOL, you wield the blue wrench with ferocity, be good. Oh, I see, he can't stick around. It's his son's birthday, happy birthday. Saying hi. Thank you so much and happy birthday to your child. Okay, he sold all his silver at a loss when it crashed to $12. Ooh, why would you do that, my friend? Julius Stryker. Wow. I had no problem selling at 40 the last run up. So yeah, so if you sell, and if you can time it, and if it crashes from 40, you run into your coin shop, buy it all back up. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, that'll work. But man, you really got to be in the know or lucky. So will the local coin shops offer you well below spot? I can't speak for every coin shop, but if they know you know about silver, they be very foolish to attempt to offer you below spot. That is like handing over a $20 bill to the bank and say, hey, can you exchange this for 4 5s? And they say, well, the most we can give you is 4 5s and 3 5s and 4 1s. So it makes no sense to me, but each person is different, so I can't really say. So thank you. How's your woodworking garage coming? Well, I got all my tools. Alex talk, but I have no time because I'm working. So I now have a table saw. I have a sliding chop miter saw, and I have some other hand tools. I think what I need to do now is just really get off my butt, get some wood, and build something. Even a simple box. They say boxes, are the fundamental aspect of woodworking. If you can build yourself a box and everything is aligned properly, I'm not talking about some freaking kindergarten box. I'm talking if you can build yourself a really nice box, you're teaching yourself a good lesson. So again, I got all the tools I need. I think maybe a square or two. I need a square or two. But other than that, I'm good and just need some time. The bobblehead. You like the bobblehead, Wes? I'm a big kid now. Silver's not going to stop until there's a cat in a box. Okay. I can hear my wife moving around. I think she was taking a nap. Rolling beer in the house. Silver is not going to stop until the cat's out of the bag, I guess. Yeah, you say you sold it all at a loss, David, and you don't have any receipts to prove it. That's all. If it came up. And have a story, what you did with the money that you got for it. You wouldn't drink it all up, or oh, that's right, Bugman's right. So clamps. So I definitely need to buy some more clamps because I only have I think 3, and they're only I think the 2-feet clamps. But I love them because they're the trigger kind, the kind that you kind of squeeze. But I definitely could use some. I will be getting some clamps and whatnot. Never can have enough. And one day when I have some free time, I'd love to get what they call a joiner and really make a nice table, stuff like that. Remember 2008 and 9, all the cash for golden stores popped up. As the prices go higher, there'll be buyers for your metals, but picking the right time is a tough decision for each of us. So Lord Humongous wants to know why I'm not at work. I just called in today. Just didn't feel like going in. Just didn't feel like it. So other than that, Johnny Lingo in the house. Thank you so much. These nuts are back here. Hand sanitizer had a recall. Yeshua. Yahusha. No tax on eBay. I thought the proper pronunciation was Yah and Yeshua. Yahua and Yahusha. So Yah is supposed to be God, I believe, and Yeshua is supposed to be Jesus. Welcome to the house. Welcome to the house. Welcome to the live stream. I appreciate you being here. Let's see who else is here. Althena Delacroix, needs stimulus. Only 1,200 is not generous, as our great President Trump said, but can buy some gold, silver. I didn't even get my original stimulus. Didn't get it. I got a letter saying I was going to get it and never received it. Since the USD has lost more of its intrinsic value, it would not be prudent to price your metals in USD. Okay. I'm heavily invested in these nuts. Above and below. Hey, I'll take it, Felonius. I'll take it. Hey, I'm going to be taxed for it regardless. You, even though I didn't receive my stimulus, when the taxes go up, they're not going to say, oh, the overtax didn't get his. We'll omit him having a tax increase. That shit don't work that way. Okay? If they sent me a tax stimulus or whatever they call it, the COVID check, I'll take it. Got no problem with it, because they're going to eventually make us all pay for that back. And if I'm going to have to pay for it back, I want it. I want my money. I've been paying taxes since I was 16 years old. Actually, I remember throwing newspapers out when I was 15 years old, 15 and a half, somewhere in there. Waking up early in the morning, tossing newspapers out, trying to make a buck. Althena Delacroix, needs stimulus, thank you. Wrong bear, since the US dollars has most of its interest value, would not be prudent, thank you. Above and below at this point by LED or LED. He says by LEDs. Chris Graffs. I'm buying junk silver cheaper than American Silver Eagles. I don't know if it's really that cheaper. Depends, I guess. Okay. Big Rouge. No, I got the letter, Big Rouge, saying that, hey, you should be receiving your stimulus check. That was over 2 months ago. Never received it. I am Negan 308. Love my 308. Love it. Carlos Garcia, the 999 Club. 6.5 Creed is what I'm collecting at the moment. Awesome. I'm collecting 308s, 40 cal, 22 long range, and I got a shitload of 38 for the revolver, and because it also shoots 357, guess what else I'm stacking there? A bunch of shotgun shells, the good stuff. Okay, Nicholas 09, thank you so much. Paul Johnson, I can't believe silver is at $24.40 now. What would you say to Dave Ramsey about silver and gold? He strongly discourages it because, you know, he supports the paper currency. You have to join Black Lives Marxists to get a check. Well, where do I sign up, Lord? Where do I sign up? Give me my money? Oh, Lord, that's funny. That is so funny. That was a good one. Every now and then, Lord Humongous comes up with something funny. Don't want to give him a big head, but that was a good one. Well, if I don't get my check, I'll demand a congressional hearing. Yeah. Yeah, I finally got... Where is that little bugger? No, I guess I have it in the room. One of my flashlights. And the more you turn it, the brighter it gets. This is a Phoenix. And now that's red. I don't know if you can tell. So this is a Phoenix. F-E-N-I-X. Awesome. You hang it from a tent and actually acts like a little lamp from a room, or, you know, lamp for the room or for a tent. I use it to take the dog on walks because I can turn it on moon glow. Very light. And I can... Basically, you'll stay lit like this for 2 weeks straight, according to the specifications of the instruction manual. But obviously nobody burns it for 2 weeks straight. So, but I use this when I go for a walk at night with the dog. You know, I can see my way around. There's snakes around and whatnot, and I don't want to walk into one. Yeah, so what they'll do, the light will shine on their eyes and it'll have that iridescent glimmer. You'll see it just very much like when you drive by a bunch of deer, some of the lights will hit its eyes and it'll have that iridescent glow. You know, something is there. Here, 4 lots D, there is the embodiment of everything wrong with boomers. Yeah, it's very small. I'd say it's about 2.5 inches. Yeah, about 2.5 inches. Anyway, folks, I'm going to run. I've been on here about an hour. Finally found a governor. Oh, 45 410 shotgun and 45 ACP. Let's go shooting. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Oh, man. Maybe I have to take you up on that. I have to take you up on it. Maybe do a video, you know, a live stream or some type of video of going out shooting, blowing up the desert. Anyway, folks, I got to run. I really appreciate the time. And I'll see you on my next